longer stuck here in the silence, lost in the sea of stillness. Give me something to hold on to. So break me, mold me, and erase me. After all, I'm nothing here without you. Will you hear me when I go? Watch me lose it all. You light the flame and let me fall. So when is it my turn to watch this sadness burn? Please help me out, I'm fighting against the break me, mold me, and erase me. After all, I'm nothing here without you. Will you hear me when I go? Watch me lose it all. You light the flame and let me fall. So when is it my turn to watch this sadness burn? Please help me out, I'm fighting against the odds. Against the
Okay. We are getting set up right now. Holy shit. We are turning off the big stuff. Okay. YouTube Studio. You guys don't even know how many you guys don't even know how many programs I have to open to actually stream. It's ridiculous. It's crazy. To actually stream, I have to open up about 20 different things, and I usually open them like an hour before stream, so that we don't have stuff like this, where we are sitting here. Hello, Chloe. Hello, Isaac, by the way. Hello, Jonathan. Hello, Daisy. Is there anyone else? Did I miss anyone else? I don't think I missed anyone else. Awesome. But no, I legitimately, there's a lot of programs that I open, and I'm still getting set up. I need the keyboard to do some of this stuff, god damn it. Okay. And then look for calibrate, connect. Awesome. Hi. There. Now that gets closed. This window gets unfocused. The music player gets shrunk down to the correct size. There we go. Hello, Albert. Hi, Albert. Alright. And then open up all of the references. The live streaming thing doesn't need to be open. That can be opened. And that's done right like that. And then hello, Zoe. Welcome to the stream. Okay. And now we put this reference sheet, since I have more stuff than I'd like filling up my screen. I'm gonna put the references right here. This is me messing around. My art is not good. I objectively know my art is not good. It is not good. I can at least draw a straight line. That is the only thing I can do. I can draw a straight line. Like an incredibly straight line. I can draw a straight line. Right now, I'm just working on boxes to try and you know, get perspective down. Because right now they're just crunchy. I was messing with these two. That's it. Hello, Impasta. On the... Actually, I probably should pull up Kick, right? Because I already know that people are gonna spam on Kick and pop that chat open. Just to have it. And then the same with Twitch. Okay. There we go. All right. Now, here's the thing that not a lot of people are going to realize, so I'm going to say this. Say this in the start of the stream. Hold on, let me just make the music player bigger so I can turn it down on my end. Here is a little bit of a secret that I have. I actually have drawing video tutorials pulled up. And the secret magic is that you guys actually can't hear them at all. You can't hear the tutorial videos and stuff. Hello, Caleb. Hi. No, I am not doing any commissions of any singular kind. And hello, hi, Zoe. My art is not good, unfortunately. My favorite character. My profile right now, you can see a cat with a bow pushing. Ah. I just exist. Anyone who actually views my channel knows that I just exist. That's it. We don't ask those questions here because we just know that I exist. Now, let's get back on to boxes real quick. Maybe not even boxes, maybe we'll do rectangles. But basically just getting straight lines is a big thing. Being able to do straight lines reasonably well, or a curve, a circle perhaps. And being able to do this stuff is a good skill to have, like, because then you can do, because then with let me just go down my canvas here. Goodbye, Isaac. So, with drawing, one of the things that you can, of course, do is boxes. Right? So we see the box. And we can set the box up in weird ways. And, of course, draw the box entirely wrong so it looks like it's folded backwards and all that stuff. And we could, you know, not actually enjoy that box. I'm working on it. I can say that with certainty. I am certainly not ready for trying to draw another character. But I can do perspective boxes. But then the coolest thing that you can do with this, or at least boxes, is if I go and here's the alleyway, here's the street, here's the box of the building, and then let's just give the building a little bit of depth here. And then we can like do a little bit of roof here. And then connect the top of the roof together, and then, you know, do that. We get a little window here. And then there's the path that goes off into the distance. And you use the lines that, you know. I'm not good at stuff, but I'm working on it. It's like we can then add another bigger building in front of this one. Or we can add a wall in front of it, perhaps. Like this could be a wall. All you need to know for this, though, is this line right here is going to be shorter than, or this line is going to be longer than this line. So anything that's closer to you is longer. Anything that's farther away from you is smaller. So if you follow that basic thing of this is the small line, this is the big line, that's far away from you. You make a path like that. And then you give a little couple windows. And of course you gotta make the lines smaller as you go along. And then you give a little overhang like that, so there's the awning that you get. And then there's the roof like this, so we rotate the wrist. We get the roof like that. And the roof is smaller, but we're also gonna rotate the roof so it's like that, so we can have the rotation. And then you get the little grass and other things like that here. And that's basically just what I'm trying to do, is just learn how to do that. Because this is all well and good, but then what if I want to make a path that goes like this? Hello, Beep. Hello, man with plan. Hello peoples. Hello peoples. A lot of peoples. But this is literally what I'm doing here. Is trying to figure out, like, it's like, here's that path again, and then we can just make it into a hill, for example, and then all that kind of stuff, and bring that like that, and then there's the hill right here. So this is a path going up the hill, for example. And then this is all just like walled stone wall or whatever. This could be water too. I am drawing something. I'm literally just messing around with stuff. Because like, this is like what I've been messing around with. Because it's a thing, I guess. Because of course I can just disable this layer here as well. And I can make a new layer. Hide the old layer. And then I can draw some more stuff on top of it. There we go. Alright. I can draw more stuff on top of it. Or just keep it in there. But yeah, no, this is what I've been doing for the past 5 hours or so. It's just you know. Doing perspective drawing. On the bottom, I don't think you can see it on the short stream, but it says how big the file is. So just keep that in mind. Now we have our little high here permanently for this layer, and we're just gonna disable. This guy. We're gonna actually recreate this guy. How about we recreate this guy? So let's zoom in a little bit. Let's see if we can't recreate him. So we just... because I've been spending... try something. So if I go like that, and then go like this, and then like that, and then down like this, and then like that, and then like that. This is me not using references, by the way. I'm just going off what I know, which I do actually know some stuff. I just don't, you know. The one thing I can't seem to get down is eyeballs. I was messing with eyeballs for a while. Like I understand the importance of having a good eyeball in a character. And having a great mouth as well. Like that. I don't know. Like that, and then a little bit of shading just to exist. Then we'll give them some teeth. Because why not? Maybe a tongue. This is where the you know, perspective thing comes in, because now I can just shade on the inside of the mouth as well, and then make the deeper area in the mouth. And I can just make their eyes, actually I can make their eyes color if I want. Make a new paint layer underneath so that the pupil nothing too advanced. There. That looks cursed. I can say that with certainty. That looks really, really cursed. I just... We'll say the sun's coming in that direction, by the way. So, everything on this side is lit up, anything not is that. Then, of course, like a nose would come down like this. If you wanted a nose, or if you wanted a snout. Pass, okay. Cool. Again, I don't really know People think they need to be an ass. Alright. Okay. Okay. There. And then, I mean, you could also do like a snout if you wanted. Because. So. I could add. Oh, be another layer. Happy birthday, Dominic. It could be. There's a line right here, of course, and then there's one that comes off from here, 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 here. Yeah, basically. That idea. Of course, it's not actually like that, but, you know. This is definitely better than the first one that I did. Because the first one, you know, this is still bad, but it's definitely better than, you know, what I've been able to do. Okay. Hello, unknown. Welcome. Welcome. Okay. Okay, so. Well, yeah. Hello, monkey or money. Hi. If I go to this one, yeah. Ah, yeah. There's the first. Oh. Fox Warrior Gaming on Kick, thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I am so good at drawing, totally horrible at it. I need my color. I am drawing anything and everything, that's basically it, so. I'm not drawing stuff because, you know, that. There you go. Have a perspective. Subscribe. Happy birthday, Dominic, though. Genuinely. Hello. That is the erase. There we go. Yeah. I'll bring that down even farther. There we go. Okay. Thank you. A lot of people like my model. Come on. Okay. Now, what else? Okay. So this is the point. I'm gonna try to draw a landscape here. In this box from this point, so this is that, and then all other lines are gonna converge into it. So I can make a road like that. Then we can make we can get a sidewalk at least. And then that sidewalk, of course, needs to have the sidewalk lines. Okay. And then we can bring then we can bring a building up from the ground. I'm gonna fix that roof when I'm tomorrow. Great. And then we can, of course, give some variation, but we still need to have, you know, they're still clear, distinct buildings. There. And then, of course, some of these have to have apartment buildings on the top, because that's just kind of like what urbanization does. Some of these have cool little fancy like things like that, and some of these are just exclusively storefronts with doors to go inside of them. Some of them are exclusively office buildings with multiple floors and multiple windows. And of course we can be a little bit more fancy if we wanted to be. By getting an entrance into it. And of course there's another one, maybe two next to each other with the same door, or just a double window. This one can be a park with some trees, perhaps, maybe. Then of course just a little tree. Over there. And just another window. And the door will be over here or something. That's basically it. That's what I've been practicing, is perspective drawing. Being able to match a thing up to a point and then having everything be able to set around it. Having to look at the street from this angle. Let me make a new layer. Having to look at the street from this angle. And here is my point of view here. Because here is my point of view here, basically. This is my point of view here in the camera to this area here. And then of course we can do like a little bit of like the road is airbrushed to just be a road, of course. There's nothing else here than just the road. And then just like concrete. And then we can give the buildings a little bit of pop here. There's your old red brick buildings and stuff. And then it's nighttime, so the windows are all lit up for everyone's pleasure. And then that's basically it. Yeah. That's all I got for that. It's not much. It really isn't. Genuinely. It's better than when I started. Hello. Hello. Thank you, Life Underwater, for the subscription on YouTube. I don't think that's the right one. Hey, that's perfectly fine. If you need to lurk, you need to lurk. I don't really care. I'm gonna continue watching the video I was watching. Because that's the thing. History, 4 tabs. Yeah, this one. Hello, Toga. Hi. Hello, LNP. Hi, hi. Hey, you're alright. You can be here or somewhere else. Okay, there we go. The microphone is being crunchy. I hit the microphone cable. I'm sorry if it made any noises. I apologize. I'm watching a video of a guy. Hello. Hi, hi. Yeah, okay. Hello. Hi, people. I'm literally just trying to figure out how to draw. That's it. I didn't even figure it out. Just because, like, we have boxes. We can make boxes. That wasn't even a good box. But, like, I can do boxes. Like, here's box. Then here's another. You know. I unfortunately can't do Whack-A-Warner. I'm very sorry. I am not, like, hold on. I mean, he's simple enough, honestly. The issue with that, though, is just, like, his head is here. Then he goes, then it's like that. Like that. That, and then he has his little red hat that he frequently wears. And then the ears. That's the best I got. I'm trying to break it down into shapes because I'm fucking around with shapes today. You know, you got the big eyes with the I mean, yeah, I can do a stick figure doing his taxes if I do like this. So there's the table, and then the legs of the table, and then like a chair. There's the back of the chair. There's the stick figure head and him, and then he's doing his taxes on his laptop with TurboTax. I forgot to give him legs. It's simple enough. There. You're welcome, dragon. Don't die though. Genuinely. Thank you for the flower. Thank you. Okay, there we go. I just want to be able to see the thing better. There we go. Yeah, no. That's a little stick man guy. I mean, realistically, like, if I do file, new, animation template, animation en, or, I mean, I'm more familiar with the JP one, but we'll do en. Now these buttons right here and everything else. That's cute. That's hilarious. No, I will not be drawing religious slop, because there's your entire thing is literally AI slop. What about religion slop? I don't care about religion. See, my channel has specific rules. And one of those rules, when you come into my chat to chat and talk, is to not do political, religious, or anything else like that. That includes Adam and Eve and the whole like snake apple story. That is also religious. So, thank you. Don't have that. Do I like cheese? I love cheese. Cheese is good. I can't eat cheese because, you know, we're not supposed to have cheese. But I like cheese. Thank you, Cam. I'm gonna call you Cam. What's your favorite kind of cheese? If I had to have any specific kind of cheese, me thinks that it would be probably. Me thinks that it probably would be a wheel of cheddar. Yeah, this is an animation, by the way. I don't. Oh. Probably a wheel of cheddar. That one goes away though. I don't need the animation template. I do not like Warhammer 40k. Well, I do enjoy Warhammer content, but I do not that or because there's two versions of Super Earth. One is Warhammer, the other one is Helldivers, and either or I don't really care too much about. Warhammer campaigns I will watch, but Helldivers I don't really play. You mean you say rat? You mean like the little thing with the tail and then the little face and then like that, and then it goes and then it's just like the little legs and everything like that, and then it scurries around. A frog with a bug. I was gonna do a frog with a bug. It'd be a little frog, round body, like a little fly flying around, just nothing to that. And then he's got that butt slit. He's just a little frog, and he's sticking his tongue out to get the thing. I don't know. I mean, I can also do like two big beady eyes and a mouth, and he's sticking his tongue out to get a little fly that was flying around as well. Another box. I don't know. I don't know what else to draw. Like just boxes, boxes at this point. Just need to keep drawing. Just need to do something. I mean, now that we have this perspective, though, like we could make something that goes like that if we wanted to. Oh boy. Okay. Let's try a body. So like if I wanted it to go like that, and then go down, 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 over, over, no, back, over, go like that, that, down, over, and then we can do the head. I don't know if the perspective is that way. If they're facing that way, do a shoulder here, coming off into an arm, perhaps. That's way too long. Coming off into an arm, and then an elbow, and that goes down, that goes up, like that, and then there's like a thumb here, and then hand like that, and there's another thing that's like a. I do not edit you. I do not remember you edits. Let's see here. Yeah, I have no clue who you are. Yeah, ain't got no clue. You know. Also, still don't know ya. You were trolling. Yeah, no, that's probably why I don't remember you. You didn't add any. You didn't add any actual content to the chat or interaction. You were just coming in here and trolling, which I probably timed you out and deleted your message, and then I immediately forgot that you existed. If you come into the chat and you actually provide something that I can talk to you about, then of course I will remember you for mostly. Yeah, what's the question? I do this, and then there's another hand here, and then it's a round thing here, and that one goes like that one goes like that, and then if this is there, there's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That goes like that. 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 That is there, and then this one goes here. I'm not doing it too close, so I can't really. That there. There's a hand. And then after I will do the frog with the wizard hat after I finish this little thing. So if I go like up like that, then there's that, then there's the neck, there's the head. There is that. Come on, there. Yeah, there's the head. Don't need it like that, and then So what people don't realize, I've done a lot of looking. Legs are pelvises have to exist first, and then you can build legs that come off from them. Because, you know, legs exist as well. Then, of course, just feet exist. But you have to have the pelvis first before you can have the legs. And there's a little body. Someone wants a frog with a wizard. Okay. Again, just frog, 2 little nubbins. Let me fix the foot. Make a new layer. Hide this layer real quick. Frog. So if I do a dome, nah, alright. That. Nope. Alright, come on. How hard is it to make a circle? Seems the right shape circle. I want it flat. So if I go like that and then round. Yeah, so round. Oh my god. Okay, can I just elongate? There we go. God damn. Again, the 2 little beady eyeballs. Then a little wizard hat that comes up like that, and then basically a traffic cone. We can have it just like bend backwards a little bit though, if we wanted to, so we can have it actually do like that, and then do a little bit of something like that, just so it's a little bit better drawn. A little shading while we're at it here, just to, and then there. And there's a little frog with a wizard hat. Art isn't your thing. Alright, so I'm gonna just quickly address that fucking statement. No, it's not my thing. Guess what? Hey, magic. Holy shit. I'm spending the effort and putting in the effort to learn art and how to do it. Saying shit like that makes people discontented about the things that they're trying to learn. I'm going to choose to ignore your comment, basically just because I do not give a shit. In general, if you don't like something that I'm doing, you don't have to watch the stream. That's basically it, genuinely. I don't care. Because no, art isn't my thing. It's obvious. Don't have to say the obvious. I'm good at boxes. I'm good at perspective art, actually. So if I have a good box, I can make a. If I have a good box, and then I can, do an entire scene from the box to get stuff going. It just really depends. It's just because perspective drawings are just a bunch of lines. And if you make a bunch of lines, stuff starts folding in the correct way. Because then if you just do a little bit of that, and then you can have another box here for the engine of the vehicle. Engine of the vehicle. And you have the tires, and that's it. And there, you have a truck going down a road about to smack your wizard frog. If it's straight lines and shapes, welcome back, Isaac. If it's straight lines and shapes, I can do it. I can do it actually pretty good. Um, don't worry. Look at the perspective. So he is in fact flying on a magic carpet, and he's flying on a magic carpet. See, the perspective makes him bigger than everything else. So then, of course, he is now flying on a magic carpet. The same stick man that was doing his taxes is now hanging out right here as well, with the laptop that was sitting there now sideways on the ground. Like, art, one, is subjective too. This is the most simplistic shit that I will ever do. But that's that one. This is something I did earlier of point perspective. And then these are boxes. Yeah, there we go. Then there's that guy. Boxes and signs and stuff. Like, and then there's that guy that exists, and then other boxes and other perspective drawings that I've talked about and how to do those. And then this one's the first one I did, and he's just spicy. There he is. And then it's just when you get to more complexity than a fucking box is where my brain starts going, how the hell, like, do I do something? Because I can split a box in half, and then you can set up perspective for like what it is. Here are now buildings. Here's buildings, a sidewalk. And change the perspective a little bit with just changing one line. And then of course there's the door. There's the door into the building. And then here's a window. So the window's of course off the ground. But then there's a window into it. And of course they have to have an awning over the building. And then apartment building, like apartments. They have to have an apartment building on top as well. And then of course they also have to have a door, so they have a little thing to separate the wall here from the peasant quarters. And then you have the door to the apartments right there. And that is like a quick little business and apartment buildings on top of it. Like this is just something that I thought of out of my head, and I have Wacko Warner in front of me right now. So that's not even my thing. I've been told to try and draw faces. The issue is circles. But even then, if I bring down like lines to do this, to then have the lines here, right? That don't work. And then if I, of course, I bring this down like that, and then bring it down like this. Actually, that would work. Yeah, that does work. Cool. Okay, I figured out how to do that now. I just quickly figured out how to make a base face, and then, of course, just a straight line down, straight line from this point to this point over, and then rotate this so it's, nah. We make an eyeball here. Another eyeball here. Round people. Round people. Since the head's slightly rotated, we're gonna offset the ears to right there. Then another ear right there. I exist. That's it. I'm not happy about it. I just exist. Of course, then that ear goes like that. And then this ear comes down like that, and then goes up like that, and then over like that. That's not the best perspective ever. There's the nose, though. And then a mouth, just a little smiling. Mouth, and then there. Oh, right, needs a little bit of, have a little bit of hair, like. Need to make the hair around them, but. There you go. I did not put as much effort as someone would. It's not effort. I don't put in effort. I'm not putting in effort. It just exists. But hello. Hi. New people. Have a cursed face. I have a cursed face, a perspective drawing on for a road. And hair that I don't know how to do yet. Because I genuinely have basically no idea what I'm doing. Every one of these layers, by the way, is another art like thing. This is a different paint layer altogether, but I have a new layer. All of my layers are different. You know, things. Oh, I could make a stick man. Just a little stick man. Maybe a couple eyeballs, a nose. Just to do that. A little smile. And we're gonna remove that. No, we're going to ban this user actually. Have a great day. Not. I already know you're gonna be a problem, so I'm not gonna deal with you. 'Cause, you know, that's a thing. Okay. Bang. There we go. Because this exists. So we're gonna do that, and then do a little bit of that, and then... Maybe we'll give him... Nah. Maybe we'll give him a little hand here. How about we actually increase the size of his thing? Maybe give him a shirt, maybe some pants. Maybe a shirt as well. Then, of course, some of those, and then maybe some actual hands a little bit. That, you know, just maybe, just maybe. There. An upside down I, letter I. I don't know. I'm going crazy. I don't know what else to do. I didn't plan on streaming today, honestly. I just planned on drawing. That's it. I'm going to end it here, I think.